Hey all. As long as we got a minute, let's go through Maggie May, the guitar part, the acoustic guitar part. Especially the intro, which I guess gives people some trouble. Maybe it is hard to hear it because there's the bass guitar, whatever that is. Sounds like a guitar. Is doing a lot of the work in the intro. Talking about that part, right? So you're in the key of D, so you got a D chord with the high E over, and then it goes to. So again, you're just playing D, G, B, E. So you're on the high, sort of the top end of a G string with the B and E at 3. So on the after this. So that's just on the B string, 5-3. High E stays at 3 the whole time on that. So it's after 3-5 on the high E. Then slide it up to 7. You can get that open B in there when you do that. Back to a G. On the second time through, and I think I forgot this on the one I posted, but on the second time through, it doesn't just do on the D, it hammers on that high E at 2. So the first time through. Now on this part I hear B, G, A. It could be G, B. It could just be 2 G's. It could be D, G. I hear it and I like it as B, B, G, A. Go Maggie, I, G, got something to D. So that's just A, G, B. F sharp minor and then back to E minor. Anymore, E minor again. So this is the first verse through. First class fool out of me, A. E minor to E minor to back to D. That's the first time through. Now somebody asked on the demo video that I did, why does it sound like I'm playing chords that sound right, but it doesn't sound like the recording's playing the same chords? Which is a good way of putting the question. And I surmise, especially since knowing what we know about the faces, this is another one of those ones that was released as a Rod Stewart single, but it's the Faces playing on it. I'm pretty sure they all played on it. I think it sounds to me like this is one where they kind of ran through it one time, and that was the take, and it was good enough, and it had the feel, it was right. But I think they're feeling their way through it as they're doing it. There's 1 or 2 spots where I think Ronnie Lane goes to something on the bass that Ronnie Wood doesn't follow on the guitar. So there's little things like that. The other thing about that is, so we just did the first verse. So now we're in the second verse. Same thing. A, second time through, and I think the third verse through, in between there he does, he hits a D with the E string open. So it does E minor, A, I can do without. So he hits a G in between there. And then the first verse through, he doesn't hit that G in there. So they do those, the second and third verses are a little bit different because they have this. It has that. And it also has, I can do without. So they don't do that in the other verses. So that's, I don't know how to explain that, but they do play it differently in those middle two verses. And I think in the last verse, they go back to not doing that in between there. So the only other different part is the do 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 do. This is during the guitar solo. E minor, A, do 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 D, G. So in the middle, the first guitar solo is just one time through of that. At the end, sort of the outro guitar solo, it's two times through with that sequence. Again, E minor, A, D, to G, to E minor, G, So the outro on this guitar part is the same as the intro. I think that's everything. I hope that explains the way I play. Good luck.